Everybody, how are you guys? It's time for another success tip for newer Uber and Lyft drivers. And let me ask you a question. When you were younger and Jimmy Watson from down the street decided it would be a good idea to clip the match heads off of 450,000 matches, pack them into toilet rolls, and pretend that they were hand grenades when you were playing Army running around the neighborhood, and he lit one of those rolls full of matches, and not only did it burn down his front yard and that of his parents' house, but 17 other homes in the neighborhood, including your mortal enemy Isaac, who stole your bike when you were 15 and blamed it on his sister. Did you go along with Jimmy Watson in that? Did you just succumb to the peer pressure, especially when he started making fun of you when you said, I don't think that's a good idea? And all of a sudden, Jimmy's like, ah ha ha, ah ha, look who's afraid, look who's afraid. Right? And then maybe, just maybe, you succumb to the peer pressure. And the next thing you know, you're clipping match heads and packing toilet rolls like you're preparing for World War III. Well, you got to shake that off, because when you're driving Uber and Lyft, you don't want to follow the herd. You don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Because what happens is, the way that the system is set up, especially for Uber, if you're following the herd, you're chasing the surge, or you're going after hot spots. And of course, in a capitalistic system, supply and demand responds to the supply and the demand. And when 1,500 sheep go flocking into one area, well, what happens to the surge? What happens to the premium? It's gone. It's gone. It's out of there like a rabbit out of the hat from David Coverdale's Las Vegas Showtime special of 1999. And so, guys, what you want to do is go against the herd. Or what you may want to do is ride alongside the herd, but not participate in it, okay? So where they zig, you zag. When the river bends to the left, you bend to the right. When they go up, you go down. When they go inside, you go outside. Do you understand what I'm saying? You gotta do the opposite, guys. It's kind of like George from that old sitcom on TV called Seinfeld, where he decided to do the opposite. And all of a sudden, his life was better. All of a sudden, his life was much better, because he did the exact opposite. That's what you got to do when you're driving Uber and Lyft. Do not follow the herd. It's, you know what goes off of cliffs in droves are sheep. They drive them sheep right off the cliff. And you don't want to be doing that, guys. So when you see those surges and hot spots, do not go running over there like it's your favorite pasta on pasta night at Olive Garden. On farfalla and mozzarella cheese night at Olive Garden. And you're over there first in line with your plate, spinning it like you're one of those circus performers spinning a plate on a stick. Now, what you want to do is go against the surge. And therefore, you're going to get better rides. You're going to avoid wasting gas. That's a big part of the game, guys, is don't waste gas driving around. And you have a lot more success. I hope that helps.